Welcome, brave souls. This is Creepy X, your guide through the dark, twisted alleys of true crime history. Buckle up, for today we're venturing deep into the heart of darkness. We're about to unravel the life story of a man whose name sends a chill down the spine of even the most seasoned horror aficionado. A man whose gruesome acts have inspired some of the most chilling narratives in the world of horror cinema. Edward Theodore Gein, the Plainfield Ghoul. His story is not for the faint of heart. It's a tale that delves deep into the abyss of human depravity. A stark reminder of what humans are capable of when pushed beyond the brink of sanity. From a troubled childhood to a life of unspeakable horror, we're about to embark on a journey through Gein's life. A journey that's sure to leave you questioning the very nature of humanity itself. So, are you ready? Are you ready to confront the darkness? Are you ready to face the Plainfield Ghoul? If you are, then let us begin. Our first stop, the early years of Edward Theodore Gein. Today we plunge into the eerie narrative of a man whose life was stranger than fiction, Edward Theodore Gein, commonly referred to as the Plainfield Ghoul. Born on the 27th of August, 1906, in the small, inconspicuous town of Plainfield, Wisconsin, Gein's life story is one that has served as the horrifying muse for many a work of fiction, including the notoriously disturbing Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Delving into the details, Edward's childhood was far from the norm. His mother, Augusta, was a fervently religious woman who held a distorted view of the world, believing all women to be the embodiment of sin, excluding herself. This twisted belief was imparted upon her sons, deeply ingraining a skewed perspective within them. On the other hand, Gein's father, George, was an alcoholic, whose presence in Edward's life was as fleeting as his sobriety. This unstable family environment undeniably played a significant role in molding Gein's perverse outlook on the world. As we unveil the layers of Edward's life, we see a man shaped by his circumstances. A man who was never given a chance to see the world in a different light. A man whose life was destined to become a source of nightmares. This environment had a profound impact on Gein, shaping his twisted view of the world. As we continue to traverse the dark alleyways of true crime history, we are consistently reminded of the horrifying repercussions of a troubled upbringing. In 1940, Gein's father passed away, marking the start of a grim chapter in their lives. This event led to a dynamic shift, leaving him and his elder brother Henry solely under the stern and overbearing control of their rigid mother. She was a stringent Puritan, with her rules and ideologies becoming the guiding principles of their existence. However, a drastic twist of fate arrived in 1944. The Gein household faced another blow when Henry, the elder of the two, tragically died under mysterious circumstances. As the veil of tragedy descended upon the Gein household, Edward found himself desolate. His only companion, the eerie silence of his empty house. His mother's death in 1945 was the final blow that completely unhinged him from reality. In the wake of these losses, Edward's mental health began to deteriorate, his sanity slipping away like sand through his fingers. His obsession with his mother led him to preserve her room as a shrine, untouched and unchanged, while the rest of the house descended into chaos and decay. Edward's isolation and his growing fascination with anatomy and death began pushing him down a sinister path, a path that would eventually lead to horrifying discoveries and a shocking revelation that would shake the entire town of Plainfield, Wisconsin. Voiceover: in a house engulfed in shadows, Edward Gein's life took a dark turn. His mind, once filled with the teachings of his Puritan mother, now descended into a labyrinth of macabre thoughts. Left alone with his thoughts and his mother's haunting presence, he began to explore the chilling realms of anatomy and death. The stage was set for a chilling tale that would send shivers down the spine of the entire town of Plainfield, Wisconsin. The descent into darkness had begun. Stay tuned to find out how this tale of horror unfolds. Closing. If you enjoyed this deep dive into true crime history, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more chilling tales.